So I feel like I should explain this in a more philosophical way, or a smarter way. Just as what just happened is a what the fuck moment. Completely. So I was in the living room with my mom and grandma, which doesn't usually happen very often. My grandma lives with my grandpa, so she has to be very shielded all the time, as in, she puts a wall up very high of defensiveness. With when a woman puts a wall up of defensiveness, she's very jumpy or ready to attack at anything you say, pretty much. So my grandpa's not here right now. He's on a trip. So she's still jumpy and defensive to anything you say. It's quite annoying. And I figured this would happen. That's kind of why I like it when my grandpa's around, because he's kind of like the dummy that the wall can hit. Because when the dummy's not around, the wall is still up. And the wall is going to stay up because it was made permanently up, because the dummy made the wall appear. If you got all that. Anyways, I was in the living room and I work tomorrow. And my grandma's going to an event tomorrow at night. So my grandma asked me, "What time do you get off?" And I said, "Well, I think I start at 10, and I think I stop at 2 and get dressed and get all prepared, and then I clean up later at 6, and then get off at 8. And she just said, "But I need to know what time you get off." She completely ignored it, and she asked it again, which made me kind of irritated because she didn't listen. So I said it again, but I kind of messed up the second time, and then she said it a third time, which pissed me off because you're not listening. And then once I told her, "I already told you that," she disagreed. Defensiveness is a bitch. Reason someone can become defensive is because someone else picked on them in their life, someone else annoyed them in their life, someone else just made someone else defensive. They feel they need to have their guard up. If someone's picked on their whole life, they're going to be jumpy. They're going to be like, "Fuck you." Or they're going to be ready to fight or something because they don't want to be picked on again. That's my grandma. And you know what? None of my cousins uh, would know that because they don't live here. And in a matter of fact, the only one that shows up, usually Steven, if he shows up, he doesn't know what the fuck goes on in this house. Everyone else, my sisters, my cousins, they can all just assume, but they don't know what happens in this house. The shit that goes on. I live with a dementia man. A man who has dementia, Alzheimer's, and major anxiety and OCD. You know how hard that is to live with? I tolerate with the worst shit. And when my cousins or sisters visit and they just think I'm complaining, they don't know jack shit. They don't know anything. Because they don't live here. Try to get them to live here for 1 year and see if they survive. They won't. They won't. My little sister wouldn't survive because she doesn't put up with shit. If she's told what to do. My older sister wouldn't survive because she's always right. Steven wouldn't survive because he just can't take orders. He's an Aries. Matt would survive because Matt is intelligent. Chris may survive. May. And, 'cause, 'May. May. 'Cause, 'May. 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 'Cause, I don't know. I barely see Chris. I barely see my cousins anymore. I barely see my family anymore. To be completely honest, I miss Matt. I miss Steven. I miss Chris. I miss the way everything used to be when I was younger. I miss the easy life when, but the truth is, it isn't the easy life anymore. We're all adults now, and everything's harder. But I've come to terms with that. It's just Steven's so defensive when he sees me, so he's never nice to me anymore, which drives me crazy because I love Steven still. But he's a dick to me every time he sees me because he's always trying to be defensive, and so is his fucking stupid ass girlfriend. I fucking hate her. She was mean to my little sister. I fucking hate his girlfriend. Wanna know why? She's psycho. She's weird. She's Taurus. And she's just a bitch. I can say that with proof. And you know what? I don't like my sister's girlfriend. She's not nice. She's a bitch too. There's no way in hell she'll ever be a nice person. No, she'll never be a nice person. The only reason I'm so sane is because I was born that way. I grew up with the most insane family, and I tolerated them, and I grew up. And I grew up with a mother who believed everything mentally. Everything mental. She was mental with everything. And I put up with her. And I survived. And I didn't become crazy. Like, and now I always get with the most crazy people. And I adapt to them. I just do. And I learn from each situation how to do it. I learn the ways they act, so I know how to avoid them. That's why I stay in my room all the time, because I don't want to be near that. I don't want to be near that arguing and passive aggressiveness that my grandma has. My grandma has more arguing than my grandpa does. My step grandpa is passive aggressive. My grandma is aggressive. She argues about everything. Why? Because she was married to my first grandpa, who was abusive, and apparently he was. I don't know. I wasn't alive during that time. Stupid screen. And she's married to this dumb shit now. He's a dumb shit. My grandma doesn't pick very good men, ever. She doesn't. She likes picking douchebags. Oh, I thought I felt a vibration of someone approaching. It really comes in handy when you can feel vibrations of people walking outside of the door, or in the hallway, or in the kitchen, or like outside on the sidewalk. It's like being an earthbender almost from Avatar, but it's just, you can't launch rocks out of the ground and kick them towards people. It's just, I can feel if someone's coming towards me from a far distance. I just don't tell many of my family members that because they'll be like, oh, bullshit. Yeah. I do miss my cousins, though. I miss when Matt used to be like an emo, guitar playing, sad boy. It was fun hanging out with him during those years. Then we all just split up so much. I don't know why his friends are such dipshits to me all the time. Sam especially. I just want to punch Sam in the face. Really badly. I kind of want to just run him over. No, I don't mean that. I kind of do a little bit. Sam is Matt's friend. Neighborhood friend. It's just Sam, when I see him now, he never talks to me, and he'll try his hardest to not look at me or ignore me when I talk. It's like, everyone hate Cody when he comes over. Ready? We'll prepare. We'll prepare? Okay, is everyone ready? Go. Go. That's him walking through the door. Everyone frown. Good, good, good. Your faces are all perfect. Keep frowning. It's like Steven tells everyone to fucking hate me. The only ones who don't hate me were Darian and Sarah the last time I saw them. Other than that, Greg. I fucking hate Greg. Douchey, douchey, douchey white boy. With rosy girly cheeks. It's one of those guys. It's one of those guys in high school or school that I would probably have picked on and made fun of in my bullying years. I've tried my hardest to be nice to Greg. I've tried my hardest to talk to Greg and say hello to Greg and be nice to Greg. But for some fucking reason, he just doesn't like me. He doesn't talk to me. He doesn't make eye contact with me. He walks away from me if I come near him. He's a dick. And Steven's their little leader, or whatever. Brian raised them to be, like, conceal your emotions, never show emotions. If you show emotions too much, you're a fag. That's pretty much how we made them. Matt just didn't become like that. Inside, Inside, Steven, Chris, and Matt are all still good guys, but they have this shell around them that they don't, like, let go. They put this shell around them and they're a different person from what they used to be when they were younger, when we were all friends. We used to all be friends. I would show more favoritism towards Matt because we got along more. Yes. We didn't show much favoritism towards Chris because he was the youngest one. Yes. And Steven was kind of the little guy that was fun to talk to when Matt wasn't around. Yes, that's true. And Steven was still fun to talk to because Steven was funny. And Chris was always the strange one. And he still is strange, but he's still nice. He's nice. Chris is nice. But it's just, it sucks how you're all friends growing up, and then once you're older, no one talks to anyone. It's really fucked up. Just like your siblings, your immediate family, your brothers and sisters, your best friends, and then you're just gone. Everyone has different lives. It sucks. It really does. I miss Matt a lot. I miss Steven a lot. I miss Chris a lot. I miss Owen. I miss Evan. I miss that other baby that they just had. I don't know its name. I never met it. I don't get to see my family anymore. I'm pretty much locked in this room all the time. And I eat, I work out, and I learn like crazy. I'm pretty much becoming like a secret agent. I eat, I get stronger, and I learn. But I don't really have a social life besides working when I work, because honestly, it's just terrible. It is terrible. Hear that dog barking? I hope my grandma doesn't go up to the dog. Because the dog barks, and then my grandma goes up to the dog and says, no. So then she walks away, and then the dog goes, and just barks more. And then she comes back to the dog and says, no. And then the dog barks more. And you know what that does? That reinforces the dog to bark, because she comes back every time the dog barks. So that teaches the dog, if I bark, she'll come back, and I'll get attention. So the dog, in retrospect, is controlling the human. That's why I don't train the dogs. Because of that shit. That stupid shit, that stuff like that happens. Doesn't make sense. Hold on. I think I'm going to name this video Confessions number 1, but if I name it Confessions number 1, I'll have to make it 2 or 3. I don't know what else to confess about. If I confess about everything, then what else could I confess about? I'm not mad at my dad anymore about all the crappy things he did as a kid, because I know he did all those things. Pretty much all the things he did, he was trying to make me a smarter person. I mean, and I always got mad at the things he did. Of course, some of the things he did, I just got mad at because I didn't like the loud music. Loud sounds have always driven me crazy. Like, there's a set-off switch in my head that just fucking makes me go crazy. If a loud or an irritating noise happens repeatedly, I get angry. So as a kid, I got really angry because my family would always make annoying noises, which would stress me out, drive me crazy. Luckily, that doesn't happen anymore. Another thing I should confess about. Confessing's good because you're admitting that your problems, and I think everyone should confess once in a while. I can't drink milk because if I drink milk, I will cough up lots of mucus the next morning. Even a small amount will make me cough. And when I was a kid, I would always tell my mom and dad, no, milk does not make me cough. It does. It fucking does make me cough. So does peanut butter. Peanut butter is really tasty, and I love peanut butter. But it makes me cough too. Peanut butter, I don't have an allergy to it, but it makes me cough. See, in junior high, I think it was, I would go to the nurse's office every day at 12 o'clock. Now, like I said before in another video, this is mentalism mixed with food. Oh, someone's outside. Mentalism mixed with food. So every day in junior high, I would go to the medical office, the office, and lay down because I felt dizzy and I couldn't stop coughing. Now, there's a medical reason for that. I thought it was all mental, but there's a medical reason. One, it's because it was 12 o'clock and I needed to eat food, but I wasn't eating enough food. I was probably going through puberty at the time, so I need a lot of calories, I need a lot of protein, and I need a lot of nutrients, but I wasn't eating those things, so my body was starving itself, and going, need food. So I was really picky when I was younger when it came to food, and I wouldn't eat a lot of things. And yeah. Rule one when it comes to women, never apologize. I've learned that the hard way, and I know it's a fact. Never apologize. If you argue with your girlfriend over and over and over again, and then you apologize to her, that will give her power, and she'll take advantage of it, and she'll take advantage of it. Just telling you that now. So just don't be the sourpuss. I don't like feminists. I like women that stand up for themselves and like to support their rights. I don't like women who hate men. There are some feminists who really care about and support themselves and like what they believe in. Then there are the women who hate men, blame men for everything, and men are just terrible people because they're just bad and they just are horrible. And usually that is because another feminist is encouraging them to be a feminist, or yeah, that's pretty much that's the reason. Feminists will in any way try to encourage people to hate men, because men are the root to all evil. Just like how Christians use Satan and hell as a ploy to scare people into becoming Christian and doing their rules. If you don't become Christian, and if you don't believe in the Bible and believe in God and Jesus, you will go to hell when you die. And then the people have fear, and they will think, oh, well, I need to become Christian. I don't want to go to hell. I want to go to heaven. It's all about thinking. You don't know where you're going to go when you die, so enjoy your life. Don't be concerned about pre-planning your death. Enjoy your life. And it drives me crazy how a lot of people don't know that there's a higher up to everything. Everything has a higher up. Just like the churches have a higher up. Churches have a higher up because they're owned by other people, and the church money goes to the higher up people. The banks, the money goes to the higher up people. The drug dealers give the money to the higher up people. The smugglers give the money to the higher up people. Everyone has a higher up person above them. No matter what you become, there will always be a stronger person. And that stronger person will have a stronger person above them. Yes. There are 4 people that rule the world, believe it or not. There are 4 actual company/people, families that own America. Because they're the richest. Anyone who says money can't buy happiness needs to fucking get a clue. Money buys happiness. Depending who you are. Now this is why I'm an open-minded person, because I see perspectives from all points of view, and then I make a decision. I don't just make a decision from one perspective. I listen to everyone's perspectives, and whichever one seems the most logical, I go with it. Now, whatever the fuck I was just talking about, capitalism, money, perspectives. Fuck, I forgot. What are more confessions I can make? I wonder how long I can make this video. Yes, I do cry. That's a confession. I do cry sometimes, but I don't just like curl up in the corner and start crying randomly. I cry for reasons. And sometimes it can be random, like I'll get a old memory of my cousins and I, and that will make me cry. Or I'll hear a sad song or a sad video, and that might make me cry. But it takes usually more to make me cry. Yeah. I don't like dykes. See, this is a confession video. I don't like dykes. They're gross. They're gross people. A man is a man. A woman is a woman. Any woman who says, oh, I was born this way. No, you weren't. You were born a woman. Just like a gay man is born a gay man. A lesbian is born a lesbian. That's why when some boys come out with a lisp and them liking boys and talking to the girls more, you might have a gay boy. And when you give birth to a girl who likes girls, you might have a lesbian. Now, when you have a girl that dresses like a boy and acts like a boy and talks like a boy and sounds like a boy but hates boys, you got a dyke. A strange, strange creature that shouldn't really exist. I don't like dykes because they're not friendly. They're not friendly to boys. They are like biker. They're like bikers. But they're not bikers. They're just fat girls that dress like men and try to be men, but don't like men. There's no logic in it. Anything that doesn't have logic in it, I don't like. My sister's girlfriend is not a dyke. She's decently pretty. She sounds, when she talks, when she laughs, she sounds like a boy. But she's decently pretty. Like, a girl could be uglier, but her girlfriend's not ugly. No. She's just not friendly. So the personality makes her less attractive. Now, the only person I kind of do like, Missy and Byron, my little sister and her boyfriend. Their relationship, you see, I'm going to go into the zodiac. Tauruses maintain. They're an earth sign and they maintain a relationship. They aren't like air signs. They're nothing like air signs. Nothing like them. A Taurus, any guy that's gotten this far in the video, or a girl, wants to know how to date a Taurus, you let them do what they want to do. That is how you date a Taurus. You don't question anything they do. Any hobbies, any interests they have, you support them or you get the fuck out. They don't want to hear your opinion. Tauruses don't want to hear your opinion. Missy's boyfriend, when I first ever met him, I gave him so much shit because I didn't trust him. But then, Byron is just such a sweet guy, but he's like a dumbass sometimes. From all the things Missy says, Byron seems like such a dumbass, but he's sweet. He's like a sweet dumbass that makes dumb decisions. Like my dad, kind of. Funny how the girl dates the guy that's like her father. Byron does in ways remind me of my dad, but Byron's more silent and quiet, and my dad's a little more talkative. Maybe because he's a Taurus and she's a Taurus. They both. This is why their relationship works. They both maintain each other. They both like materialized possessions, toys. They like buying things. And they both don't tell each other what to do. They don't say, well, you got to get off your ass and you got to do this certain thing. They don't do that. They tolerate each other. That's why two Tauruses can get along. Because they tolerate each other. Well, my grandma's coming. I guess it's the end of this video. I'll make another one later with more confessions.